Imagine feeling really down, and instead of accepting it, you go to a cupboard and get all the ingredients you need to get in a better mood. You feel like not doing anything, well, just mix in a little bit of motivation. You feel anxious, well, let's just add a bit of calm, and why not some happiness, closeness, and more. I recently read the fun book High on Life, and this is exactly the promise the author makes. Our mood and well-being is heavily influenced by 6 key hormones, and in this video I will focus on 5 of them, that all play a different role when it comes to your mood. For each one of these hormones, there are many zero-cost tools that you can use right after this video in order to elevate or lower the amount of this hormone, depending on how you want to feel. Dopamine is a key hormone that plays a crucial role in the reward and pleasure system of your brain. It influences many things, but especially your motivation, your mood, and your attention. For example, when you eat your favorite meal, dopamine is released, creating a sense of pleasure. And exactly right before you take that first bite, the dopamine level actually peaks. And shortly after that, it drops again, which motivates you to eat that food again. And the same goes for scrolling social media or successfully studying for an exam. Either little dopamine that is released quickly or a lot of dopamine but slower. So if you feel like you have no motivation, no drive, you don't really feel like doing anything, then you might need a higher level of dopamine. Number 1. Don't stack dopamine. Many people stack multiple dopamine sources at the same time. They're gaming, watch a YouTube video on their phone at the same time, and eat junk food. This makes you get used to that high level of dopamine and will make you feel the effects less and less, leading to you not being able to do only one thing at a time. Number 2. Dopamine diet. The same goes for your day itself. If you've watched 6 episodes of your favorite Netflix show and scroll social media for 2 hours, then you surely won't have the motivation to do intense studying afterwards, because your dopamine level is, so to speak, depleted. If there's something you need motivation for, cut out all other artificial sources of dopamine before your desired goal. Number 3. Random dopamine. We get used to dopamine very easily. If you always work out with music, then this will be the new baseline and you can't go without. Otherwise, you will be way less motivated. Try to change things randomly up to make sure you still feel the benefits. Number 4. External versus internal motivation. In psychology, it is well established that if you get an external reward for something, you mostly will lose the interest in the thing itself. So if you want to have more dopamine, don't reward yourself with money, food, or other nice things for example studying, but try to get dopamine by achieving the goal itself. Number 5. Emotional why. A strong reason or a purpose raises dopamine levels strongly. Waking up early without any reason at all? That is quite hard. Waking up early to catch a flight? That is a no-brainer. If you start your day with a strong purpose and a vision for why you do what you want to do, you'll be much more motivated and have more dopamine. Number 6. Ice baths. Cold exposure can help increase dopamine levels and improve mood. Studies indicate that cold therapy in the morning can lead to significant increases in dopamine levels during the day. Serotonin. Serotonin is like a natural mood stabilizer. A high serotonin level means you have a better mood, less anxiety and depression, have a healthy appetite, and you sleep better. And in order to really understand it, just compare your emotional well-being after you pulled off an all-nighter compared to when you had loads of high-quality sleep. Number 1. Daylight. Spend time in natural sunlight to boost serotonin levels naturally. Exposure to daylight, especially in the morning, can help to regulate your sleep and wake cycle, your circadian rhythm, and improve your mood. Number 2. Your diet. Try to eat as healthy as possible and include all important macro and micronutrients. And if you want to raise your serotonin levels, especially eat foods that are rich in tryptophan, such as turkey, nuts, and cheese, to support serotonin production. Tryptophan is an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin. Number 3. Mindfulness and meditation. Practice mindfulness and meditation to reduce stress and increase serotonin levels. Studies show that regular meditation can lead to sustained increases in serotonin production and boost your mood sustainably. Number 4. Sleep. As I said in the beginning, make sure that you get enough high-quality sleep to maintain a healthy serotonin level. Poor sleep can significantly reduce serotonin levels and affect your mood. Number 5. Exercise. Engage in regular physical activity to enhance serotonin production and improve your mood. Exercise has been shown to increase both serotonin and endorphin levels, contributing to overall well-being. Oxytocin. Oxytocin is often called the love hormone or the bonding hormone, and it is involved in social bonding, sexual reproduction, childbirth, and generally you could say that it is a hormone that signals community and good relationships to your body. And oxytocin is in the everyday often released when you hug someone, when you kiss someone, or when a mother breastfeeds her baby. And through an elevated oxytocin level, you can have better mood, less anxiety, less depression and stress, more empathy, and better relationships in general. Number 1, develop awe. Engage in activities that inspire you and make you feel awe, such as spending time in nature, observing the universe, religion, arts, are all things that create such a feeling. Number 2, touch. Physical touch, like hugging or holding hands, can significantly boost oxytocin levels. Regular physical contact is associated with lower stress levels and improved emotional well-being. Number 3, be generous. Acts of generosity and kindness can enhance oxytocin production and make you feel happier. Studies show that giving to others activates the same brain regions as receiving rewards. Number 4, eye contact. This can seem creepy, so don't overdo it, but maintaining eye contact during conversations can increase oxytocin. Number 5, calm music. Listen to soothing music to help you relax and elevate your oxytocin levels. Music therapy has been found to reduce stress that way. Number 6, cold and warm. Alternating between cold and warm showers, for example, can stimulate oxytocin release. And generally, if it's a cold day and you come into your warm home or into your warm car, this will stimulate oxytocin production. Number 7, gratefulness. Practice gratitude daily to boost oxytocin and improve your overall well-being. Keeping a gratitude journal, for example, has been shown to enhance your mood through an increased oxytocin level. Cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that is released in response to stress. It helps regulate your metabolism, and in the short term it reduces inflammation. And it can indeed be helpful in the short term. For example, during a stressful situation, such as preparing for a big presentation, cortisol level increase to provide the body with the necessary energy and alertness. The problem here is that you could say that cortisol is only useful in the short term, during presentations, exams, exercise. But when cortisol levels are too high in the mid and long term, it takes a huge toll on your health. It raises your risk for mental health problems, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and all-cause mortality. So the goal here is to actually lower your levels of cortisol if you feel like you have high stress. If you have too much cortisol, you feel agitated, anxious, restless, and simply unwell. Number 1, work on your stressors. Identify and address the root causes of your stress to lower cortisol levels. Long-term stress management techniques can significantly improve your health. Some things you can try out are, for example, the Eisenhower technique or dig into Stoicism. Number 2, meditation. Practice meditation regularly to reduce stress and lower cortisol. Studies show that regular meditation can lead to lower cortisol levels. Number 3, exercise and movement. Engage in physical activity to help manage stress and decrease cortisol. Regular exercise helps reduce stress hormones and stimulates the production of endorphins that we come to later. Number 4, breathing. Different breathing techniques can work wonders. You could try the physiological sigh, box breathing, or generally just prolong your out breaths, or even a little bit of more advanced breath work, like the Wim Hof method, for example. Number 5, mindset and biases. Challenge your negative inner voice. Challenging the inner negative voice that we all have can have a huge impact on your stress levels. I highly recommend the book Learn Optimism by psychologist Martin Seligman, where he talks about learning to develop a positive outlook and challenging one's own negative beliefs. Endorphins are the body's natural pain relievers and mood boosters. During and after exercise, endorphins are released, such as, for example, when running. And I think everyone probably knows the classical runner's high. You run until you think you can't go any further, and suddenly endorphins kick in, it's the runner's high, and you feel like you could go on forever. Number 1, exercise. Engage in regular exercise to stimulate your endorphin production and improve your mood. Activities like running, as I said, cycling, or even just taking a walk can boost your endorphin levels strongly. If you're in a bad mood, then engaging in sports or taking a walk can immediately change your outlook on the day. Number 2, ice baths. Cold exposure such as ice baths or cold showers can increase endorphins and help provide pain relief. Studies suggest that cold water therapy can enhance endorphin production and improve your mood well into the day. When I had an ice bath and leave the tub, I feel like I could move mountains. Number 3, music. Listening to music that you really enjoy will naturally boost your endorphin levels. Music has been shown to activate areas of the brain associated with endorphin production, and I think everyone has songs that they know will make them feel more motivated and energized, so you can try this out. Number 4, laughing and smiling. It's quite cliche to say that laughter is the best medicine, but it does really work. Laughter therapy has been proven to reduce stress and improve overall mood. Be silly, hang out with friends, or watch stand-up comedy or more to produce endorphins this way. So you might not be able to control your mood directly, but you can take steps in the right direction so that you will feel like you actually want to feel. And one common theme in this video were ice baths. And I made a full video on why and whether you should take ice baths. So make sure to click here and watch it to find out more.